There I go, just talking to myself, getting that I'm on mute. Honestly, you'd think I were a professional streamer or something. Hello, former astronomer. Hello, Simashi. How y'all doing? Have you had a lovely day? Much better. Can you hear me now? I've got 69 followers, apparently, which, nice. So we're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to get any more followers until we get up to 420 followers. Just like, in one fell swoop, we'll just go 69, 420. How's your day been, folks? How's your day been? Simashi was with us earlier, watching some of the Final Fantasy VII bullshit. Very stressful times. That Ruby weapon fight was stress. And as our prize for winning that fight, we got a golden chocobo, even though we already had a golden chocobo. And we were like, what do we name the golden chocobo? Who do we name it after? Because everyone's had chocobos named after them. So we chose you, former astronomer. All right, a friend of the channel. You're out for a walk in the snow. Nice, you've had some snow. That's lovely. We had to let one of the chocobos go, because we ran out of room in the chocobo stables. So we let Ray go, but Ray was the most intelligent chocobo. So we're like, you know what? Ray's just going to go out there. Ray's got the smarts. Ray will teach all the rest of the chocobos how to survive. Meanwhile, we've got the new chocobo, TF Jess. Because I couldn't fit the former astronomer in. You weren't... I don't think you were stupid. We never found out your smarts. Our golden chocobo that we'd been racing all the time was named for Fade. Oh, I don't think you were a stupid chocobo. Dim but beautiful. You were certainly shiny and golden. You could go anywhere you wanted. I was hoping that maybe we'd get some cat action going on, but it's not happening. Anyone? I don't know where Orko's gone. After the mouse incident earlier, he's just vanished. Yeah, it'll be probably a couple of hours in, about 2/3 of the way in. So, the mouse incident, yeah, so in the middle of playing Final Fantasy VII, I think doing Emerald Weapon and the Knights of the Round summon, which is the longest summon in the world, I could hear like some meowing and thumping. I look out on the landing and Orko's got a fucking live mouse. And I was just shouting at him to take it outside, and he ran downstairs with it. And I haven't really seen him since. He came along and he had like a little cutch and everything, and I haven't seen him since. So I'm hoping that he took the mouse outside and finished it off there. And it's not going to suddenly start stinking because it's hiding in a corner of the kitchen that I haven't found. That's the plan, anyway. We shall see. Anyway, should we play a game? Where's my mouse? I was insufficiently proud of his trophy. I don't like his fucking mouse trophies. I don't mind when they're dead. It's when they bring the live animals in, and I'm just like, oh god, no, please. Can we just kill them? It's not that it was a trophy, it was a bloody toy. Anyway. Wow, you're lucky. Or is Millie particularly stupid? I'm sure Millie's adorable. Yeah, skip that bit. We want to get to the menu, please, game. Been lovingly looping this in my cans. I would like... Menu, here we go. Here we go. Edinburgh tenement flats are not exactly mouse-proof. Oh, yes. But the Meese are too smart not to come up above the floorboards, I'm guessing. Whereas I've got a garden and some little wild bits out there that they must love going to. Anyway, let's play a video game. That's what we're here for, right? Video games. After a bit of dating simulator action, we bought Caitlin a drink and had a chat and got into the VIP area with the rest of the hybrids, because we need to talk to Jess, and we need to persuade Jess to get us to a rough part of town so we can do some work, do some hacking. So I'm not sure if we just dive straight into Jess or sort of schmooze around a bit first. You haven't had enough flat notes. Oh, well, I'm glad you had one capable cat at least. Let's schmooze. Let's talk to Broke. Don't know who Broke is, but they're broke and they're green. Skinny hybrid with green skin and pointy ears. Don't touch people you don't know.
I'm ashamed to say I've gone on a few Hassie Spike benders in my time.
Okay. Hello, Caitlin. You got us in. Let's keep talking a bit.
This is exactly what I needed to get my mind off things.
Oh yeah, her brother is getting hassled. Dancer. Alright, let's dancing. Alright, let's talk to Jess, not you. Caitlin's voiced by that's Zoe Quinn. Ah, cool.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
Nah, no. Do not say that. No. I think let's be nice. Be nice.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising. Let's just get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit. So if you want my help, you gotta do something for me. If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I mean, totally fair. It's either sounds fair or yeah, that's my instant thing. But you know what? I'm gonna suck up a little bit more.
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass.
Oh.
Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway.
Don't suck up too much. I got a feeling she was going to be salty in most ways. So.
I need you to break up those Human Revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means.
I don't.
Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington, not here.
I don't like either of these options, because that is just how to insult her further. And that one, she's just going to be salting, none of your fucking business and stuff. But I'm going to take this one. I mean, you're right, I haven't got neither, but... No, I'm not punning it. Punning it is bad. I think she was always going to be salty. But punning it got us into a lot of trouble in the start, so...
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
I'm not pushing it, because I'm not gonna push it.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives. Shit, all of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost.
Yikes.
So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
Well, shit. That's fucking told, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Oh, now you're sorry. You haven't even heard the worst part yet. The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
What? Jesus. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to, like, the darkest point of this video game so far. But welcome, yes. We're playing a cyberpunk point-and-click adventure game. And, yeah, it's got some things to say. Yeah, you joined the thing, but welcome. But, you know, when we first met this character, Jess, we were like complete dicks. And she was really salty with us, and we kind of deserved it.
First I'm too ugly to look at. Now I'm too screwed up to breed.
Yeah, they literally, figuratively, and actually spayed this character. Because she's had too much genetic enhancements. Yeah.
Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy.
Hello, Arcraft. Kind of, I mean... Yeah, the whole hybrid thing is, like, very obviously analogous to, I suppose, both trans and gay rights. Yeah, and we have walked in on eugenics. Yeah, we are having a moment that got deep.
So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since.
And this is why she's salty and with good rights, you know?
So there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak. And then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
I'm not saying that. I don't think this is the time for, hey, positivity, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Don't tell me you would have treated me better if you had. It's never true. I need honesty more than sympathy. You know? Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
All right.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next.
That's Siren.
Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
But first, Nightbot was very polite about it. Let's get a saving. Sometimes, honestly, I'm pressing the O. I just think it's... Alright, okay. Slight distraction to lighten the mood. Look at the size of those. Those... I don't know how well they're focusing. Those are my eyebrow hairs. I just plucked a couple off. They're massive. They're like at least an inch and a bit long. I'm turning into my grandfather. And my grandfather had the bushiest eyebrows I know, and they're coming through. I've got... Just to lighten the mood. I could trim it into crazy shapes. Eyebrow topiary. It's going to be the new thing for 2021. I'm going to do like the hedge creatures from The Shining. The book, of course, if you've read the original book, it's so much better than... I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. How's your Saturday been anyway, Jamie? Glad to see you come through. Come on, no, okay, what am I doing? I'm going to leave Stardust. I just did Nightbot, thank you. Right, are these... Oh no, that's Stardust. That's where I was. Wrong part of Market Street. Further down Market Street. Where is this? Probably by the UN Plaza, I think. If memory serves. I know the city.
Well, there are the protesters.
So, the interesting thing about these protesters, for those who want to catch up with the plot, is the whole thing here is that Turing, this robot, appeared in our apartment one morning. Turing's creator is our friend and got kidnapped and has been working on Turing as actually trying to make a more sapient AI, not just your average everyday AI. And so we're trying to find them. We go to the apartment, we do a bit of searching, we leave the apartment, we come back to the apartment, the police are there. We managed to get our way in, and the whole place has been trashed, and the spray paint for this these protesters were put in there, I think, as part of a setup. But, I mean, they're pricks anyway, because they're like, oh, no, you hybrids are all wrong, cyborgs wrong, you know, they're kind of like a little bit eco-fascist type thing going on. But also, we got, like, nabbed, we got stunned and put in hospital, and there was some guy in the hospital who used to work for the big business that makes the bots, and future Britain First type people, kind of not dissimilar, yeah. Somewhere between, like, Britain First, Human First, yeah, very, yeah, that sort of realm. But yeah, there's someone we know who knows the protester people, so not sure how this is going to work. We'll find out.
I have to admit that I still find the vandalism of Hayden's apartment puzzling.
Yeah, that's it. Twinned with the assholes who picket abortion clinics. Exactly that, former astronomer. Yeah, Britain First meets anti-abortionists. And Britain First probably do meet anti-abortionists often.
The protests themselves have been entirely peaceful so far. And the human revolution, regardless of the flimsy philosophical ground they stand on, are not a group known for projecting their ideology through unlawful means.
No, but they just harass people going into the clinics. Right? Like, oh, they're peaceful. Yeah, they don't throw bricks or anything. But they are harassing and making people's lives miserable for following through, with this, with their gene therapy, whether it's elective gene therapy or whether, as Jess told us, that it was to save their lives and then to improve their lives. They are the Westboro Baptist Church. To be fair, while it might be a distraction, might be done by actual members of the group who are aimed at the place by the people in the background. Maybe. We'll find out.
The more I research them, the more I have to admit to the statistical conclusion that we're either dealing with a deceptive covert operation scenario, or less likely, a radical splinter group. Still, I doubt it will hurt to ask around. Brian Mulberry is there in the center.
Ah, yes, that's the person who knows the person we met in the hospital.
Fairlight said he was the one to talk to, and my mesh searches confirm that he is the leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution organization. He's a bit player on the national scene, but he seems charismatic and camera conscious from the video clips I've reviewed.
Ah, so Richard Spencer type.
Perhaps we could use that to our advantage?
Oh yeah, we're journalists as well, by the way. Stay pure, man. And there's a police rom looking over them. Oh well, should we just drive straight in? An animated old man leads a group of protesters. Let's talk to him.
Hello there! Would you like to hear about the dangers of our country's unchecked use of genetic modification?
Wow. Straight in with it. What is this? Stay pure, says the Elvis impersonator. I was just going to say, what is with this hair? I'm assuming these are sunglasses and that you have genetically modified your eyes to look like Astro Boy. Yeah, not really though.
I have pamphlets. Here, take one.
So, do we go in and say that we know Fairlight? And we got proof that we know Fairlight? Or, as was hinted at, do we go, hey, we're a journalist, and try and pamper their journalism hero? Oh, date night with a girlfriend, no worries, screw racist Elvis. Nice one, Bunyip man. Let's give a shout out to the Bunyip man. Jamie is a great streamer, does loads and loads and loads of things. Go follow if you're not already following. Oh yeah, let's just put on the game where Jonas whooped you as the last game. The Friday night head-to-heads are great fun with friend of the channel JTTG and the Bunyip Man. The trauma of it all. I'm telling you, buddy, Euro Truck 2 Simulator Challenge. I will put it together as a proposal. I've been trolling Jonas about it for ages. But otherwise, go and shoot off. Have fun with Mrs. And yeah, screw racist Elvis. Fuck that guy. Elvis was a hero the most, but he never meant a goddamn thing to me. He said a straight up racist, just like John Wayne. I feel that we should pamper sort of like go for the journalist angle, and sort of like say we can get you on the telly, and try and pamper them a little bit. Yeah, what are we thinking? Anyone got thoughts?
press hasn't been so kind to us lately.
No, 'cause
They
you're
try
pricks.
to feign neutrality, but just look at the way we get covered. It's disgraceful.
Oh, they've not been neutral to you. They've not been even handed to the fascists. Oh.
But no matter. I'll show good faith that you are after what all of us here are after. The truth.
People who use the word truth never have the truth to their side. They have made the racist Elvis impersonator English. Be funny to find out who actually is doing this voice.
We in the human revolution just want people to really think about the technology and bodily enhancements they use every day and decide if they're actually better off.
Alright, yeah, of course. We just want you to think about it. That's why we're going to hassle you every time you walk in the clinic. Fuck you, man.
What questions can I answer for you? We hope to educate the public about the dangers of rapid technological advancements. We want to warn the country away from thoughtlessly accepting every scientific discovery we make before it's too late.
Of course, thoughtlessly, I'm sure everyone is being thoughtlessly building some straw men here. It's the rapid technological advancements that we need to be scared of. Not any other ones, just the rapid ones. Yeah, fuck you, man.
We used to say that splitting the atom would surely bring about the end of humankind. But now we're changing the very things that make us human, our biology, with nothing to ensure our safety.
Non sequitur about the atom. It's got nothing to do with human modification. What do you mean nothing to ensure our safety? I've got a feeling that is bollocks. I bet if you actually went in and got yourself some new genes to make your Elvis hair, you might find that there were a lot of safety protocols.
The revolution we're after is humanity as a whole making the decision to remain as we were created and return to how we lived before genetic science put us on the wrong course.
Oh, so a minute ago it was that you wanted people to think before doing things. Now you're just like, no, we just shouldn't do it.
This world is
Mask
Icarus, flying too close to the sun. It's only a matter of time before our arrogance becomes our demise.
Fuck off. It's Jim. Don't write. Oh, sorry, right, the actor. I thought you were gonna say that it's Jim Sterling and that Jim Sterling was some sort of bigger. I may or may not have known about this. Jimquisition. No, still doesn't ring a bell.
Just because we
Podcast.
can
Okay.
doesn't mean we should.
What? Why are your eyes doing weird things and making noises? Have you had modifications?
At our core, we are a peaceful movement and seek only to convince people to vote according to the truths we reveal to them.
Oh, we're peaceful. We're so peaceful. Like the gender
The human
critics.
revolution has faith that American democracy will win out in the end. It falls to us to
Faith.
make sure that people are informed about the daunting and confusing technologies they put their senseless faith into every day.
Daunting and confusing. This is how they're proposing stuff. Which is just a way to sort of like make people like a rhetoric thing. Oh, it's not, it's too confusing for you, poor layperson, to understand. No, but we have grokked it for you, and we shall explain in ways that you can understand. Yeah, I recognise that rhetorical argument. If you've ever seen the documentary GMO OMG, which to be honest is a really good pun, like there's a bit when they try and explain how genetic modification is done within plants, and what they do is as they start talking about it, they put this like reverb and delay on it, so everything kind of layers on, because they want you to go, oh, it's really confusing and technical. Oh, and one shouldn't be messing, and it's just like, no, it's It's not that confusing and technical when you actually listen to experts and stuff. Where's my I Heart GMO t-shirt? I'm off on one.
On a personal level, we would like to exhort every individual to try and live more simply, and reject any gadget or medicine that would make us less than we are.
Oh, just eat more kale. You should eat more kale. I know this fucker.
Genetic modification is one of the most dangerous sciences we've ever fooled around with.
So dangerous. Not actually providing any information as what's dangerous, just stating that it is. Not actually saying what the dangers are and qualifying those statements. Just blanket statements. I know your type.
It's playing God on the highest order and threatens to unseat what humanity is altogether.
What order? Fuck off.
Cybernetics is a dangerous path as well, selling off pieces of ourselves bit by bit for mechanical strength and resilience. But at least a brain-controlled android is still a human brain, even if in a metal box. There is a reason Congress enacted laws prohibiting highly modified hybrids from breeding. Now, I do not fault the individuals who come here for treatment, many of whom are disabled and deathly ill.
Oh, here we go. It's that, I don't fault the individuals who come here, but I'm going to hassle the shit out of them as they walk through the door. Fuck you, Elvis. Having microplastic food and drinking water is just dandy. Yeah, like that probably seems slightly more sort of dangerous than gene therapy.
If you ask me, genus isn't the kind of therapy they all need.
No, they should take these... Yeah, creation goals, or let's say, I mean, they're 2 steps away from the LGB alliance here, right?
However, we must take a stand against the medical research industry that would have us cast aside our humanity for their miracles.
Yes, because that's what it's about. The medical research industry they want us to do it. It's not the other way around. They're not responding to our wants and needs. Their wants and needs are forcing us. Fuck you.
We have reports of a break-in at the home of a Parallax researcher with Human Revolution graffiti at the scene.
Do you have any comments?
Well, the Human Revolution certainly does not condone such actions at all. We're a peaceful organisation, and threatening people is not going to earn us hearts and minds.
And why are you outside of clinic hassling people, huh? Is that not threatening behaviour, Elvis motherfucker?
But
Getting hot.
off the record, some of our younger members can be a bit overzealous, as any hot-headed teenager tends to be. I'll look into this matter personally, and if I discover that any of our younger members were involved, they'll be turned in to the proper authorities. Now, not to cut this too short, but I need to get back to my people. I hope I've answered all your questions.
You clearly missed doing real journalism. I'm impressed.
Thanks, I guess. Cheering.
I think you're starting to get back into the hard-boiled investigative journalist thing.
Alright, thanks.
Hopefully
I guess.
we'll get lucky enough to turn up a new lead, even if this one didn't pan out like we'd hoped. I think he was considerably less deluded than my searches on the MeshNet had led me to believe.
I think he's deluded, but yeah.
Oh, well, he didn't appear to be lying, but I'm not equipped with interrogation sensors. You have more experience with this than I do. Do you think he was telling the truth?
I mean, I suspect he believed he's telling the truth. Yeah, maybe I don't think he was telling us everything. And it's... yeah, actually, I don't think this is a case of a shut eye. Yeah, we don't confirm violence, we just make people afraid, point them at a target, and let human nature take course. Yeah, right, innit? It's just an unholy mix of Westboro Baptist Church meets gender crits, meets eco-fascists. And I don't think he was like a shut-eye. You know, there are people who like to really believe the things, and we call them shut-eyes, but like open eyes are the people who do this, and I don't think. See if he stands to profit, probably. I don't think. I'm gonna say that.
I'll continue observing you and try to discern how to read people as we question them. A useful skill I find myself sorely lacking in.
Yeah, you gob too
Lead
much,
on.
Turing.
Don't forget, we're still here to actually break up these protests. Let's see if we can't figure out a solution together.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to look around and think carefully. I'm sure we'll find something.
Right, first off, put a save in. This game is quite dialogue heavy, and you can't save until the dialogue's done. Alright, Arcraft, enjoy dinner. We'll see you in a wee bit. Right, what have we got? We got a weather on, huh?
Interesting. A RSU Climate Control ROM Model 6703, if I am not mistaken. Apparently, it is owned by the Hassie Bar, based on this identification marker. This kind of ROM requires an RFID key to access it. It appears to be owned by the nearby Hassie Bar.
Alright, so look around some of these. I think this is the useful thing that's kicking around. I think we go to the bar, we get the RFID key, we access it, and we make it rain. Everyone loves Hassie. Looks like they got a half and Hassie. I really do like a good sassy Hassie. Hassie Hot is also great. Oh god, is it Christmas time already? Most picturesque Christmas tree imaginable. Its branches are perfectly spaced. Every decoration is blatant meticulously. Oh yeah, no, it does say that it's pure Christmas spirit flows through you momentarily. She seems bored. Since there's Ron that handles all the ordering, there's not too much for her to do right now. Cool.
Aw, that is the most adorable little ROM. What kind of model is it? Where did you get it? It's so moe.
Moe? The mouthy kind? I mean, that's not wrong. Let's play it cool.
Well, I hope you did more than just say thank you. It looks really expensive. Anyway, what can I get you?
Drink some information.
A drink I can do, and I guess I have some time to talk.
Cool.
The protesters outside the clinic are driving off a lot of my regular customers.
Uh-huh.
Filling up my bathroom too, jerks. So, what do you want to know? Oh, I never introduced myself, did I?
Nope.
I'm Ramona.
Ramona. I got the tune wrong.
I guess there isn't much to tell. I went to college, got a degree, took out a loan, and bought this place. Now I spend my days trying to find enough time and money to sustain my VR drama addiction. My priorities are justice, cute stuff, and magical girls, in that order.
I mean, that's good priorities. I wish I had those priorities in life.
What else? I pretty much don't leave the store.
That's convenient for video games.
Look, they've got the right to protest, but I don't have to like it. Once they're done with the hybrids, I know they'll be coming for me next.
Nah.
So I'll be voting appropriately. And if I have to unclog one more toilet because I'm an entitled, bigoted jerkface, I will lose my goddamn mind! Oh, you can't tell? I've got a cybernetic arm and leg, thanks to an autocap crash when I was a kid. I also got Neuralinks for VR interfacing.
Ramona's cool.
If it was up to those dinosaurs, I'd be stuck in a wheelchair right now. Or worse, depending on how far back they want to push our medical technology. It's already illegal for me to have a rocket-powered fist. What more do they want?
I want a rocket-powered fist now.
It does a good job, huh? Yeah, that's mine. Well, technically, it's property of Hassie Holdings. We spent immense on it, but the rest of the block helps pitch in for maintenance costs since I usually set it to patrol the whole area. You should check it out when we do Christmas in July. It can cover the whole street in snow, as long as it's cloudy enough to keep the sun off. Sort of like today. Sorry, but that thing cost me way too many credits to let just anyone poke at it. I would need to see some serious credentials before I let you mess with it. You know, enough to make sure you can afford to replace it if you break it. Otherwise, no touching.
No touching.
Sorry. Otaku speak.
Do we have some serious credentials? That's a
I
good
just mean
point.
he's really cute and lovable, and you kind of want to hug him forever, you know? A lot of otaku come around here, probably because I own the place. I'm used to being able to shoot my mouth off and not explain all the jargon. Yeah, I know it's a bit out of fashion, but I'm a history buff. The past really gives context to stories of the present. You know what I mean? I've been to Tokyo twice already.
Ooh.
The old otaku resist the new culture of the saishi in the same way their parents refuse to give up cassette tapes.
The Saishi?
Oh, sorry. The Saiba Shibito. The Cyber Dead. In the early 21st century, Japan had an epidemic of chronic shut-ins, and the rise of direct link virtual reality only made that worse. Suddenly, people weren't just refusing to leave their rooms, they were refusing to leave their heads. But as the technology got better, the Saishi were the first to figure out how to use their own brains to sculpt cyberspace. Computers are good at thinking in straight lines, but the human brain is capable of so much more. The best virtual landscapes, the most real VR dramas in games, are created by the Saishi. Now, even if an earthquake or a meteor or whatever leveled Japan, they'd still have Neo Tokyo built on the VR net. But enough babbling. If you're interested, I'm sure you could find more out on the mesh, or use an induction helmet to visit Neo Tokyo yourself.
Maybe
It's a
we
trip,
will.
especially for newbies. Okay, enjoy your drink and let me know if you need anything else.
Alright, so. Yeah, we've got our ID card, which isn't much. We got the super spoiled milk. We got those damn headphones. We got the taser pistol. And we got that brochure. But yeah, I think the business card is probably worth a try, right?
Dr. Yannick Fairlight. I've heard of him. Super rich guy? Used to own System 1?
That's the one.
Why are you giving me his card?
Yes! He's getting on in years, and it would be useful for when he goes out and about. That's why we wanted to see it before.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I guess you can take a peek. Don't bust it, though.
Hey.
I scanned this card, and I swear if you break my ROM, I'll be calling your boss.
Fine by me.
Here's the RFID key to access it.
Thank you. This will surely be useful for our needs. Shall we go check it out?
Why, yes, Turing. Let us do that.
This ROM has multiple different climate control settings. Maybe we could make things a little more festive. Christmas is my favorite season.
Oh, Turing likes Christmas.
Should I switch it to snow mode?
No, I think let's give him a blizzard. I spent the blizzard of 64. Yeah, that's quite right. Of course, Turing likes fucking Christmas. Chip a little arsehole.
It's snowing? Okay, people, I for one didn't bring any winter wear. Let's call it a day for now.
Fucking no commitment, eh?
Excellent work! While I still have doubts about the moral superiority of using subterfuge to disperse a protest, we at least accomplished our goal peacefully. And to be frank, considering how the human revolution is clearly working against my personal interests, I won't waste many clock cycles puzzling that ethical quandary out.
Yeah, fuck him.
Might I draw your attention to those youths over yonder?
Youths.
Counterculture clothing, obvious bad attitudes, and graffiti paraphernalia. Those could be our suspects who damaged my home in the name of revolution.
I'm Turing's warming. I'm warming on Turing. Even if he is a chipper little arsehole, I'm warming to them. We probably do need to give the RFID key back, but yeah, let's talk to the youths first.
Right. We should approach them cautiously as to not start a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even point us to the true culprits. Oh no, they've noticed our attentions. Come along, maybe we can catch... We'll never catch them on foot.
Oh, are we in a
Hold
chase?
on, I'm calling for an auto cab of our own. I know it seems a great deal of trouble for such a tenuous lead, but I have a hunch about them. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
I'll get you.
The auto cab is estimated to take 5 minutes to arrive. We'll never be able to engage in pursuit fast enough to catch up to them. Perhaps we should call Tomcat.
Yeah?
Maybe they can do some bit of techno-wizardry and stop that cab. Excellent!
I don't think we can have many mini games in this.
Hold on while I connect us.
I mean, there was that arcade game, but...
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache going?
Actually, that's what we're calling about, Tomcat.
Oh yeah.
We may have located the perpetrators, but they eluded us and are making their escape in an auto cab. We attempted to use a cab of our own to tail them, but it hasn't arrived and they're getting away. Can you hack the cab and stop it?
Oof, no can do, little guy.
Boo.
Security on those cabs is tight, and the dang thing will shut down its external net connection long before I get in. Unless... Oh, I have an idea. Sit tight for just a sec.
Sit tight. Oh, I need to click things.
All right, that went faster than spit on a skillet.
Oh, I love a little North Carolina neologisms.
I did a job a few years back and had to break into the city's central traffic network. Do me a favor and don't ask why. The back door I drilled into that long ago is still wide open. I'm logging into the traffic management system now. Wait. Oh, shit. They may not have fixed that back door, but they did install a new counter-intrusion VI. Oh, the damn thing is hot on my tail.
Oh, I guess Tomcat is an Emacs user then. Unix joke.
Virtual intelligence. They're kind of like Turing, except less creative and inventive, and definitely not sapient. But they're nasty enough at hunting down hackers and crackers if you're willing to pay for a good one. I gotta take care of this VI. I'm gonna need the two of you to handle the traffic system. Turing, I'm passing control to you. Hold tight. I'm gonna be doing some 2 sets of hands on 1 keyboard kind of hacking.
Now that's a reference to NCIS if ever I've heard it.
Just push on the map and loading up on Turin's face. Sorry, Turin.
Ooh, they're on the move!
Oh, it is a fucking mini game.
Here's how it works. Use your display map to keep track of their cab and redirect it back to you.
Okay.
You can trigger traffic nodes at intersections so the cab thinks the streets are blocked off. Do it right, and you should be able to steer them right back to you. You just gotta make sure to stop them where you're at, or else they'll just go running off on foot. I'll put a goal marker on the map for you.
Okay.
You can trigger any node on the map at any time, so plan ahead. I'd say you'll have time for 2 moves every time they hit an intersection. If they go off the map, though, you'll lose them.
Alright.
Block every road that leads out of our grid, and watch the places with 3 exits you can't all cover in one go-around. Just hurry. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this VI from messing on the carpet, and once I kill the connection, this old trick is over.
I'll tap into the cab control node they're currently arriving at. Our top priority is to ensure they cannot leave the area
It's been a
Tomcat's
while
given
since
us
we
access
saved,
to.
but we are, yeah.
I'll mark the southern exit as closed first. We only have time to block off 2 routes before the autocab will make a decision and move. We shouldn't block the route back here. We have to stop them where we can catch them.
Yeah.
Once you get them back here, press the big button on top of the map to shortwire the autocab. Be careful. If you stop their ride anywhere else, they'll just run off.
Right, so are we done? Do I get
What
control?
do you think our next move should be?
Right. I mean, we stop that one. Don't let the movie. Oh, okay. So.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here. We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time. Plan ahead, and we should be able to get them. Got it?
Yeah, got it. Right, so... Is that how it works? No. Right, excellent. I'm not sure how well this will work because there are 3 exits here. And it's gone off the other way. And avoid the building intersection.
They're getting away!
Don't panic just yet. I managed to force the cab to mosey back over to your grid. Definitely a one-shot trick, though. Those VIs are all over the path I used.
Alright. Oh, so we have closed a bunch already, so... Alright, we've got something here. We can force them maybe this way and no, not that way. Force them down here. Send it southwards. Alright.
Be careful, y'all. This is your last shot.
I know. Well, I've got to save. Oh, in fact, actually... No, I can't. I can't hit that. So, if we block it north and west and send it down and then block those, then it goes down and then if block it north and south there, then it can only go that way, and then maybe we can unblock this and block some more over here. I think we can unblock things. I'm gonna...
No!
Oh.
No. They eluded us again. And I've lost connection with Tomcat. They must have cut the connection before the VI identified their IP address.
Yeah, thanks, Nightbot. Also, thanks this game.
Perhaps all is not lost.
Oh, wait.
I can pull images of those kids from my memory. Perhaps we can ask someone to try to find them. That sounds like a good idea. I'll put the pictures in an email and send them along. Maybe she can use her police resources in a way.
We'll go back to a save as soon as we can. Hi, Kira.
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Ooh, lost you there for a bit. Hey, folks. Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node. She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Nope.
No luck there yet.
We've broken the weather bot and we fucked up a minigame.
Oh, rats. Well, y'all will get it, I'm sure. But we've got to strike while the iron is hot, so it'll have to wait. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess?
Right now, menu. Saves. load. We're gonna try the mini game again.
This kind of ROM requires an RFID.
Oh, we're gonna do all that stuff again. Alright, how you doing, Kira? Welcome back. You've missed a lot of ranting, because we've been dealing, with some, fascists, eco-fascist, gender crit, Westboro Baptist types in-game ranting. Right, we're gonna have to...
Aw. What kind of model is? It's so...
Like, you've missed a lot of deep stuff, Kira.
Well, I hope you did more than... Anyway,
So we're just gonna...
a drink I can do. And the protesters are filling up my... So... Oh. I guess there is...
We've done all
I
this
went
stuff
to
for
cop.
Ramona, but we
Now
need
I
to...
spend my day... My priorities are... What else? Look, they've got... Once they're done with the hype... So I'll be voting... And if I have to Oh, you can't tell? If it was up to those... It's already illegal... It does a good job, huh? Well, technically, it's proper... We spent some mints on it.
Yeah.
You
Trying
should check it out. It can
Trying
cover
to
the
skip
whole...
through... Because we need to do
Sorry,
that bit, we'll save.
I would need to see... You know... Otherwise...
Yeah, let's
Sorry.
just do the...
I just mean he's really...
Let's exhaust all
A
the
lot of
conversation
otaku-
things. Yeah, otaku.
Yeah. The past really... I've been to Tokyo. The old otaku...
Yeah, the Saishi.
Oh! In the early 20... Suddenly people were... But as the technology... Computers are good at... The best virtual...
Yeah,
now...
I'm gonna break my mouse button.
But enough babbling.
Yeah.
If you're interested, it's a trip.
Right, I think that's everything.
Okay. Dr. Yannick, why are you giving me...
We're gonna pretend that we
Yes.
work
He's getting on in
for the
here.
guy that we didn't trust.
That's why we wanted to.
I guess you can... Don't bust it, though. I scanned this card.
Yeah.
Here's
yeah,
the RFID.
Yeah.
Thank you. This. Shall we go check it out?
Right. Jesus, what is with my typing? Yeah, this game has went into a very deep and dark place with regards to the genetic modification of humans.
This ROM. Maybe we could make things. Should I switch it to?
Yeah. So we're gonna snow off the protesters.
It's snowing?
This Elvis motherfucker's a cunt. and we
Okay,
hate him.
people, I for one...
No mode deactivated. Give me an opportunity to say. The problem is.
Excellent work. While I still have doubts about, and to be frank, considering how
Why
the
are the
human
cats
revolution
gone?
is.
So Tyrion goes,
Might
oh
I
hey,
draw your attention?
look at these
Counterculture
youths
clothes.
with the graffiti.
Those could be our.
Let's talk to them. I know there was a cat there before, and I
We
was
should
like, oh,
approach
can we
them
pet the cat?
cautiously as
Can we
to
pet
not
the
start
cat?
a confrontation with the wrong individuals. They may even...
Yeah.
Oh no, they've noticed our...
Yeah, they're doing a runner. They're getting in a cab.
We'll never catch them on foot. Hold on, I'm calling... I know, it seems a... The wicked fleet...
So much fucking dialogue
the
and we
autocab
can't
is estimated.
save.
We'll never be able to... Perhaps we should... Maybe they can...
Yeah, ring up Tomcat.
Excellent! Hold on while I...
Howdy, folks. How's the search for the data cache?
Actually, that's what... We may have... We attempted... Can you hack the cat?
Hack the cabs.
No can do, little... Security on those cabs is... Unless...
Yeah, Tomcat's
Oh,
good.
I have an idea.
Tomcat's very good. We've been here frantic typing.
Alright! I did a
Fast
job a
and
few... The back door I drilled...
Yep.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
It may not have fixed... Oh, the damn thing is hot. Virtual intelligence.
Yeah.
But they're nasty enough. I gotta take care of this VI. Hold tight. I'm gonna be... Just push on the map and load it...
Still can't do the menu. Still can't do the menu.
Ooh, they're on the move!
Here's how it works. You can trigger traffic... You just gotta make sure to stop. You can trigger any... I'd say you'll have time for... Block every road that leads... Just hurry.
Right.
I'll tap into the cab control... Our top priority... I'll mark the southern exit.
Right.
We only have
This
time
is the
to
mini
block
game
off
we
two
lost.
routes before the... We shouldn't block the route back here. We have... Once you get them...
Yeah. Shut
Be
up, Turing.
careful.
Shut up,
What
Turing.
do you think our next...
Right, let's block them to the north.
Turn, I can't have you talking. It's messing with the signal.
It's up to you now. Don't let those punks escape, and don't trap them anywhere that's not here.
Right, do 2 intersections. We should be able to... Yeah, I think what we need to do is to make sure that we're always blocking off ones that lead off the map.
We can access any of the control nodes in the area at any time.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes, we can. Right. Can't save, which is a pain in the ass. But this is what we can do. We're going to select this one. We're going to knock off that and that. Then they drive up here. And we select this one and we knock off that. And then we select that intersection. And we knock off that. And we select this intersection and we knock off that. And we select this intersection. And we knock off that. Now, they're kind of trapped, so they can't exit any of those streets. They're not going to go down there. So the next intersection we need to work on are over here, where we close that one and that one. Now they drive down here. I'm going to select this intersection, close off that one and that one. Which one twice? This one here, yeah, most likely. Right. Now we just need to select this intersection. Now we need to get the dragnet down. Boop, boop, boop. And now this is their only way. And now we press the button to stop the taxi.
We've got them now. Let's go.
Hey, we did the mini game properly this time.
I'm gonna go stop them, and then we can interrogate the miscreants.
Ooh, interrogate the miscreants, huh? Can I get the menu? Can I...
What the hell do you want? Who do you think you're messing with, huh?
Can I save yet?
You ain't got nothing on us, and if you don't get out of my way, I'll mess you up.
Hey, what do you think we should do?
Tase them?
We haven't observed them doing anything illegal, and we could potentially make this go over smoothly. Or we could share news of this encounter with Lexi before things get out of hand.
I mean, there's that as well.
These two seem agitated already, and it may be best to make sure they're handled by the appropriate authorities.
Now you tell us to call the cops,
Those are
Tyrion.
the options I deduced. Questions or cops. It's up to you. How do you want to do this?
A-cab, Tyrion. A-cab. Even Lexi, yeah. I'm
We
gonna...
just have a few questions for you, sirs, if you'd be so kind as to give us a few minutes of your time.
Did you not hear what I...
Maybe we should just answer their questions.
Oh, excellent. We've got someone to pump here.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong, right?
Right! We ain't got nothing to hide!
Can't save. What's in the bag?
You a cop? Cause if you ain't, we ain't got nothing in the bag!
What's the spray paint for?
We're newbie street artists.
Okay.
These are the tools of our trade!
These are all above board and legal. We just got done making a piece for a client.
That's right! We're artists!
They're artists. Where'd you run?
Running? Who was I running from? You calling me a coward?
I don't think that's what they were insinuating.
Your friend's smart.
Right! We just got places to get to, and gotta go fast! You're holding us up!
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Enough! Stop assuming you can misdirect us with blustery words and feigned ignorance. I've matched the hues of those paints and the patterns of the bottom of your shoes with 95% accuracy to the scene of Hayden Weber's apartment.
Fucking hell, Tyrion.
Now tell us what you were doing there and why you stole Hayden's data cache.
Now you're accusing us of stealing? Why, I oughta...
Chad, I think they're onto us.
Oh, of
Maybe
course
we
he's
just
Chad.
answer their questions so they don't go to the cops?
Damn it, Oliver! I told you I'm Starfucker now!
You've not fucked any stars, son. You're Chad. You'll always
I
be
only
Chad.
went along with this because you said we would go to a movie afterwards. I don't even care about this human revolution stuff. Just because you're dad.
Don't talk about my dad! Fine. Whatever. We'll answer your friggin' questions. Aw, man, no big reason.
No.
I mean, he's a big hotshot researcher at Parallax, right?
Yeah, you keep talking,
We heard a
son.
rumor his place was empty. Who's gonna pass up a sweet target like that? We don't need any more of this tech shit, like your lippy Rom over there.
Kidnapped? He's been kidnapped?
Shit, we ain't got nothing to do with that. We just sliced the door controls and trashed the place. Wasn't nobody there.
I want to take cash.
I told you we didn't steal nothing.
Be quiet, Chad. I don't want to go to juvie. Here, you can have it.
Aha!
Okay, well, thanks for giving it back.
You're good kids. Oh, ruffle the hair. No. Yeah, they're lucky we didn't call the cops.
Yeah, whatever. Just get out of my way.
We hope you find that Hayden guy. And we're real sorry. We weren't trying to hurt anyone.
All right, let's go catch that movie.
Great! Can we get dinner first?
Sure, whatever you want.
That's not right. I'm certain I deactivated snow mode. Incoming call from Tomcat.
Alright.
Hey,
We've been
folks.
here before.
Jess just called and told me she has a clear way to the access node.
Oh.
She'll get you inside, and I'll walk you through connecting me so I can access the Parallax network. That should help our hunt. Did you get the data cache?
Yes, those punks happen to have it.
So what are the chances that we're going to see Starfucker again? And whose kid do you think Starfucker is? Is he Brian's kid? Fucking fascist piece of shit Brian with his fucking Elvis hairdo and his bullshit rhetoric.
Oh, great. We don't have time to worry about it right now, though. Go to Stardust and drop it off with Majid for me, okay? He'll hold it to pass on to me once I get there. I managed to trigger an alert within Parallax's network security, and they're going to be moving their logs from one secure server to another. I need y'all in place of that access node before they do. No time for lollygagging.
No problem, Tomcat. We'll make our way there directly after we return to Stardust. We can worry about the weather ROM's malfunction later. Let's go. Our mission for Jess is done.
Cool, we got a menu. We are going to save the game.
Hey! I told you jerks not to break my ROM. Now I can't get it to stop snowing. Those protesters are gone, but I'm still not gonna have any customers with it freezing like this.
Sorry.
This Hassy hot cup is the perfect thing to warm me up.
Brilliant. Some wrestlers have just walked in. I was only going to give the RFID key back. Because, like you said before, former astronomer, have we still got the RFID key? Should we give it back? Now, A, Ramona's a little bit pissed off. But B, some wrestlers have walked in. I am very happy. I am such a mark.
Snow out of nowhere? I guess I'll wait it out in here.
Aha, but no, we've done the right thing. Customers are coming in.
Wow, look at it out there. So magical.
Don't think I've forgiven you, dingus.
I mean, yeah, we're dingus.
I better go get some Hassy hot cups going.
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
Yep.
I'll check the mesh for common issues with the mode selector on the 6703 ROM unit and forward the solutions to the Hassy bar owner. I'm certain she'll be able to get it turned off after the customer rush.
There's Dana, there's the wrestler, there's the green hybrid, there's another wrestler. Should we talk to the wrestlers?
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Night Witch, amazing.
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary.
Oh, Cactus Canary. Oh. It's a hard one to clap, though. Cactus Canary! Cactus Canary! It's not the best cadence on there. Alright. Let's go back to Stardust.
Welcome to Stardust.
There's Majid. We should leave this data cache with him first, like Tomcat asked.
All right! Tomcat asked me to take that off your hands and pass it on to them later. Thanks for getting it to me. I won't pester you about what it is. I know things are always very hush-hush with Tomcat.
Yep.
I'll make sure they get it later today.
Excellent. Thank you.
Alright, let's go find Jess.
You again? All right, I'll let you in. But you better stay out of trouble.
Hey, me? Me? Trouble? Always. Don't touch people, it's inappropriate.
Hey, I heard from my friends down the street that the protesters are gone. Must have been you, huh? Alright then. I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and return the favor.
She's warming to us?
Tomcat said that if you got to an old abandoned access node, you might be able to find out what happened to Hayden. I called up a buddy who's on night shift for Parallax tonight. He can buzz you in, but if anything happens, you broke in. This puts us at about even. Don't think about drawing any more debits for a while. Good luck. Keep me out of your shit.
I guess that's positive. I'll take it. Let's get a save in. Get a save in. So much dialogue. We should always get our saves in. It would be nice if there were a quick save button. There probably is a quick save button. Alright. Where have we got? Okay. South of Market, huh? Oh, hello. This has got the feeling of a chapter 3,
This is the place Tomcat said we should head to. Unassuming and quiet. I'll be honest, I don't think I would be in this section of the city without Jess giving us the all clear. The crime statistics are quite alarming, so let us get done with our errand here and move on to safer ground.
Don't be worried about getting
I can't help it.
Great, we've got a neurotic robot.
Stealing a ROM is considered petty theft, and I'd really rather not be taken by some miscreants out to pawn me for a minor amount of credits.
Cheering again, being a little bit right-wing.
Our hypothetical kidnapper wouldn't even be punished worse than a slap on the wrist if it were a first offense.
Yeah, they just go to prison and they can take the computers and they do whatever they want. It's like a holiday
I
camp.
suppose I shouldn't get too worked up about the legal system not accounting for machine sapiens. I am the first. That I know of, anyway.
Well, yeah, there's your sister. There's a fan, there's a pipe, there's a generator. There's some street art. There's the door to the access node.
Parallax Walk, AN-19 security.
Hello?
Yes, can I help you?
Wait, what are those numbers? 3, yeah. Well.
I was wondering when you'd get there. You're at the access node on Cesar Chavez in Indiana, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's right.
Good. Be quick. Don't touch anything. Got it?
Yep. No, I don't think they were the lost numbers.
This conversation never happened. And you're on your own if you get caught out there.
Were they?
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright, cheers, fella.
This is it. Let's go inside, and I'll call Tomcat. This place doesn't look like it's had any maintenance in years. I hope the systems are still functional. Oh, I forgot you can't see in darkness. Maybe that switch over there adjusts the lighting.
Maybe it does. Oh wow, this looks worse than some of our technical sites where I work, huh?
Oh, Tomcat is pinging us, forwarding video and audio.
Howdy! Y'all at the access node?
Yep.
I'm set to slice in once Turn makes physical access.
Of course, Tomcat. Just walk me through how to connect myself, and I'll give you the necessary system permissions to use me as an interface.
Just patch yourself into the links terminal down there, and I should be able to get started.
Oh, mate. It's definitely full of Unix jokes, right? We've had VI, now we got links. Links. Oh, yes. One for the Unix nerds.
Connecting wirelessly to it now. Permissions granted. Please be careful in there.
Don't worry, doll. I'm an old hand at this. You won't notice a thing. One sec. Oh, shoot. Y'all have a bit more to do before I can get the info we need.
Of course.
This system's still running on old cassettes, and the recall slot is empty. Can't call up Hayden's info file without it. There should be a cassette on the opposite side of the wall we can overwrite with the recall program. Pretty sure all that one was used for was phone monitoring. You know, from back when phone networks were separate from data networks.
Oh, back in the day.
I swear, y'all, I just turned 22. Anyways, we need to move that cassette across the room to access the records. Figure out how to do that, and hit me back up when you've done it.
Okay. There's the cassette row. There's the cassette row. There's the links terminal. There's some tangled wires. There's display screens. There's utility arm. That's how to do it. There's hanging wires. There's cassettes. Check this one label light switch. Alright. Can't even reach it, but maybe there's some other way to move this thing. Violent to Gamma. Welcome to Links. Operate data transfer arm. Tract arm. Turn arm. Move arm left. Extend arm. Retract arm. Turn arm. Move arm right. Extend arm.
Nice job!
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some more pressure on them to move the data now, and we'll see if we can't slurp it right out of this network trunk. You would have thought that someone would have noticed and decommissioned this access node when the neighborhood went to hell, but this mouse is happy to play while the cat is away. Way back when I was a youngin', when I first hacked into Parallax's network, I mostly did it to make a point, yeah?
Yeah, that's what you said before.
They were just about to launch the MeshNet system, and I wanted to show the whole darned world that their security had more holes in it than Swiss cheese. Of course, I wasn't too shy about poking in a few more holes of my own devising while I was there. After putting in some more tricky software backdoors, I went ahead and deleted this access node off the maintenance schedule. Then, I reassigned the guy who was supposed to keep an eye on it to a different location. They were in the process of buying up a whole gaggle of these nodes in preparation to set up a private network for themselves. All just to use for the MeshNet launch. Maybe a little too confident of them. Most of the software holes have been patched out as they've upgraded their network, but this old place is just as forgotten as I left it.
She's good, Tomcat, isn't she?
I've been targeting one of their data centers with a botnet-driven DDoS attack, hitting every port into its network that I can find.
That's completely logical and sensible. But then again, there's enough Unix jokes in here to know that these people have done their research.
Ain't likely to do much, but toss in a few attempts to crack the firewall and their VIs are shitting bricks. It's standard procedure for them to move their sensitive data to a different data center in case the attacker actually gets in. Make enough noise and it'll scare them enough into taking some defensive action, which is where we want them. The files are more vulnerable in transit.
Or, you know, just do what everyone does when there are data breaches these days. Go, oh, well, yeah, we just opened something up on Amazon Web Services, and yeah. Let us know when you're done.
Now y'all just hold tight. I'll be done with this lickety-split. Surveillance camera footage.
Yikes face.
Oh, God.
Oh, this isn't a good face.
Oh, Turin.
Oh, dear.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't like this.
What is it, Tomcat? What did you find?
He's gone, Turin.
Of course he's gone, Tomcat. That's why we're here.
No, Turing, you idiot. Oh, no.
Shit. I mean, he's gone, Turin. Hayden is dead.
Now we're on a murder investigation, huh?
Well, that obviously isn't right, Tomcat.
Oh no, he's so advanced he's doing denial.
Why would they kill him? Can you send me the relevant files?
Oh shit.
You must have missed something.
I don't think you should see it, but if you're sure. Parallax, they had security cam footage from the hallway outside Hayden's apartment encrypted on their network. Just a short clip. It looks like Hayden started to struggle with a couple of big dudes when they broke through the door and one of them shot him. I also found some chatter about it on some darknet channels. It wasn't a kidnapping. Somebody went there to murder him. I'm so damn sorry.
No, Turing's crying. No, the robot's crying. Don't make the robot cry, I'll cry.
Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Tomcat.
Oh.
I think I'll walk back to the apartment. I need some time to run some calculations about this new scenario. If you'll excuse me.
Shit.
Should you follow them?
I know, we're feeling sad for the robot, but the thing is the robot's been growing on us. And we probably should follow them, because we don't want the robot getting kidnapped. They won't be okay. I probably need some time to myself. Catch up later.
If you say so. I'm gonna keep digging through this data until they kick me out of the system. I'll try to find some kind of lead on why this whole thing started in the first place. Maybe I can find something out about who killed Hayden and why Parallax has a copy of the footage. It ain't much of a silver lining, but we have the answer on Hayden's fate. Maybe it's time to call it quits. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
Former astronomer, you think it's a fake, huh? Yeah, thanks, game. You think that footage is a fake? Think that Hayden's okay? Maybe. Here we go. We're officially on chapter 3 now. Which is probably a good place to knock this on the head. Because...
Oh, you're back.
Go and try it. Has a if this was a hit, why would they clean up after themselves, take the body? Yeah, exactly. And also they have a voice actor. How you doing, buddy?
You know, Hayden was a brilliant programmer, far ahead of his time. I am a machine, and intrinsically, I do not have all the glands and visceral chemical reactions that make humans so emotional and brilliant. But his code is a flawless replication of that, inside my own personality algorithms. I don't think I've ever felt this anger.
Oh.
It fouls my processors and fills my RAM with frustrating, half-finished plans of revenge. My motherboard burns in my casing from how little I can rest. I'm in pain, and I can't make it go away.
Oh, bless you.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm really starting to feel
I do not
for the
like
robot.
the thoughts I'm having about the people who did this to him. I can disable those modules. But if I turn off every emotion I don't want to feel, what does that make me? Would I still be me?
Oh, wow. He's getting fucking deep.
If I were human, turning off my emotions would be seen as extremely unhealthy.
I feel seen.
There is a wealth of information on the MeshNet about human psychology. I just don't know how much of it applies to myself. Either way, Hayden deserves my grief. It is my way of honoring him. It may be the only way I can. I offer it freely. Did you see the jade plant? Its death is unfortunate, but fitting. Yet another thing to be guilty for.
That's not your fault.
Will you keep helping me? I need you. To find the bastards who killed my progenitor. I need to finish this. I don't know what I'll do afterwards, but I need to see this through.
I mean, damn it. I'm the annoying little bastard that he was.
What does the truth mean anymore? What does it matter? Will finding the truth bring back Hayden? Will it fix the pain they've left me in? But I guess you're right. Knowing the whys and wherefores will bring closure to this. I could use a measure of closure. I think for now we should keep knowledge of Hayden's death between you, Tomcat, and I. It may give us an edge if the people we seek don't know how much we've already discovered. We'll talk after you've had some time to rest. You likely need sleep, and I need some time to... I need some time.
That was just one day.
Good morning. I trust you slept well.
I mean, that's my usual answer when asked how well I slept, but, what's the plan?
Now that we are both refreshed, I feel it wouldn't hurt to recap our progress and determine if any changes should be made based on our successes and failures. Let's talk about how things are going so far.
Sure. It would be nice to have got a save in, then we could have ended the game, then we could have done this bit at the start of the next session, but yeah, they're fine.
Since your journalistic efforts are a big part of why I originally recruited you, we can start there.
Sure.
Your inquiring mind has been a huge boost in our journey thus far.
Okay.
As a ROM, I can't talk to people as intently as you, so I must say I'm quite grateful for your skills in that regard. You're diligent in your day-to-day work as well, which further grounds my hope in you.
I'm liking the bit where the robot blows smoke up my ass.
Beyond journalistic persistence, let's take a look at how we've performed in other responsibilities, specifically our choices in overcoming obstacles. I must say, our first hurdle was handled masterfully by you, and we avoided any further issue. Great start! Furthermore, I am pleased with your utilization of non-violent methods. Eliminating any excessive risk should allow us to move swiftly. Finally, I was quite impressed by your ability to adapt on the fly, as they say, and perform so well when thrust into a sudden situation. Lastly, I'd like to discuss how we're getting along with our companions and allies along the way. It's important. I was very impressed with your negotiation abilities with those kids. We got our data cache, and they went on their way, and hopefully learned a lesson too. Jess is a bit of a harder read, but she did agree to help us out in a big way. As long as her brash nature doesn't tempt you to lash out, I think things will go smoothly. Detective Rivers was good to involve as well, and I can tell you enjoy having a familiar face around. She could prove to be our greatest aid, as long as we make it worth her time. No funny business. Tomcat seems to genuinely care for our cause, and I have no trouble with letting their expertise guide us. Out of everyone else, they seem to be easiest to get along with, too. And finally, you and I must say, we have worked together better than I ever expected. I hope you feel the same.
This is starting to feel a little bit like a manager feedback session, except, you know, saying nice things about me.
I feel confident in our combined ability, and I enjoy your company as well. Please, continue showing me around the city as we continue our search. Unfortunately, we've just about run out of leads. Perhaps Tomcat was able to find something of use in Parallax's network while they were inside.
360 reviews and sandwich method. sure they did.
I hope so, but I feel a little bad for relying on them as much as we do. Always going so far for Hayden. They must have been close. Oh, speaking of them, incoming call from Tomcat.
Do we ever get a point to save? Oh. It's the sort of feedback session that ends in, but we can't give you a raise, yeah. I need to have one of them with my manager to point out that I'm constantly shaming people who are paid more than me and should know more than me. Therefore, I need a massive raise.
Forwarding video and audio.
Morning. Turin, how you been doing, hon?
I'm fine, Tomcat. Thank you for your concern.
Well, okay. Just say the word if I can help out in any way. You hear?
Of course. In fact, I was hoping you might have a lead for us to start working at. Otherwise, we're down to canvassing Hayden's address book and seeing if any of his contacts have an idea about who might have had a desire to target him. But that's just fishing in the dark.
Diva.
Well, I pulled a fair amount of data from the Parallax servers before they managed to kick me out, but it'll take me a while to go through it. A lot of it's unrelated. TPS reports, maintenance logs, juicy meat for other corporations, but about as useful as dirt to us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have your TPS log signed at the end of the day.
It'll take me a while to decrypt all of Hayden's files, but maybe we'll find something there. So, no, I don't have as much as a whiff of a trail on who's behind this. Though, I recently got a strange request from a friend of a friend. Someone's been messing with the articles of a news organization named Augmented Eye. It seems like the network security head there is asking around for cybercrackers to help figure out how their reports are getting changed. The original files on their servers are untouched. In their system, everything looks peachy keen. But when you view the site from the outside of the network, things are changed up. A word here, phrase there. It's subtle, but often has a big impact on the article's tone. Someone with deep access to Parallax's meshnet is changing what's being shown. I ain't sure if it's related, but maybe y'all can head down to the main KCOB offices and try talking to the gal that runs Augmented Eye. Her name is Zen. I ain't got the time or the desire to stick my nose that far out for a stranger, but it seems like your kind of deal.
It does seem to be a bit of a stretch.
It is.
But if we have to wait for you to work on the data we've collected anyway...
Yeah, quid pro quo, huh? Oh, Parallax sus. I mean, everyone's sus around here. But they went to the trouble of putting surveillance on the man at his private apartment, the hallway of his private apartment, and yeah, didn't bother telling the cops about the whole we got video of him. Yeah. Parallax sus. Like, is Starfucker actually Brian's kid? Is Starfucker Fairlight's kid? Is he Starfucker Fairlight? Anyway, we'll do it.
All right. I'll pass the word along that you'll be in sometime today to stick your noses in. And I'll send y'all word as soon as I get anything worth hunting down.
Excellent. Thank you, Tomcat. We are grateful for your continued assistance.
No problem, Turin. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? Maybe you should take a little more time. You've been through some shit in the past few days.
I said I was fine. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine.
He's not, is he?
I have already handled the reality of Hayden's death. It's time to move on with the investigation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I'm just worried. So, I'm here if you need anything.
Understood. I apologize for my tone, Tomcat. We'll be in touch.
Alright, later, Turn.
Okay, we have a lead, however tenuous. I've highlighted the COS-IO Corp office building on your map.
Cool.
Also, while we were talking to Tomcat, I received an email from Dr. Fairlight. Displaying.
Greetings. I hope you'll forgive me for a voice-only message, but I'm undergoing my treatment and would not call myself presentable for a video call. Still, I wanted to inform you of an idea I had while looking into our mutual acquaintance's disappearance.
Don't trust this guy.
I haven't had any luck with my contacts inside Parallax, but I was reminded of an old friend by the name of Melody Flores, who may know more about the nature of Hayden's research. She's the owner of Flower Cybernetics, and Hayden has been known to work closely with them on projects involving the intersection of Parallax's systems and the implants that Flower designs. Melody and I are no longer on speaking terms, so I'm afraid I can't introduce you. But perhaps the intrigue of Hayden's little robot will get you entry into her home. I hope this lead serves you well. If you need anything else from me, I will be in and out of the hospital room where we met for the next few days. I will send word if I have any other insights or discoveries. Yours, Dr. Yannick Fairlight.
Still don't trust him.
Interesting. I had no knowledge of Hayden ever working with Flower Cybernetics, but now I'm starting to understand just how little I really knew about his research. Maybe this Melody can reveal more about the purposes of my construction. Hayden must have kept my development secret for a reason. Hopefully we can talk our way in. I have highlighted Melody's home on your map.
Melody's mansion.
Okay, we can now either follow Tomcat's lead to KCOB or Fairlight's lead to Melody's home. Up to you where to go first.
Okay, cool.
Tomcat's led us in the right direction so far, but Fairlight has resources and his tip might end up being more relevant. It depends on what you want our focus to be on in terms of tracking Hayden's trail. Should we follow the media or the tech? It's fitting. They're the two factors that make Neo-SF so unique and wonderful. If we explore them both to the fullest, there's no way we won't be closer to the answer.
Finally! Finally the menu. Right. Save. Save. Proceed. Yes. Save. Yes. Well, that's a decision for another day, folks. I think, because I think we'll knock that on the head for today. Because, God, there's so much to tell. Like, I'm really, really getting into the story. I really am. I am falling for Turing. They're a wonderful little ROM, and I'm feeling their emotion and rage, and you can't blame them and stuff. A lot of things going on today. A lot of things. This is still quite linear. As far as adventures go, it's a bit more story as opposed to point-click adventure and click over here and get the 3 things and all that sort of stuff. But I'm really digging the story. Getting on with it, and I say falling for this robot. It's been great. great. And it's been great to have you guys here with me. Former astronomer, Kira, Arcraft, top crew as ever. Let's see who's about. Oh, wow. Right. We could go and join Hawk. Or we could go and see some new people. Simashi McGraven's on. Hawk's on. Simashi, our new friend, JTTG's on. Lady Reaper's on. But you know what? I think we should stay loyal to our friends. Let's go see Hawk. Because Hawk is awesome and we love him. So let's get the raid on. Let's go see the Hawkwood again. Thank you so much for sticking around and joining me. Board games tomorrow. Former astronomer's going to be with us. Hawkwood, Xena, Ray. We're going to go for that aliens game again, and this time we're going to beat it. I'm sure we are. That'll be tomorrow afternoon, and then back here on Tuesday for more read-only memories. But in the meantime, let us go see the Hawkwood.